Okay, cool. So, hi, how are you?
I'm all right. And you?
I'm doing good. Bunny was my very first avatar name.
It's a good name.
Yeah, it is. It's a really good name. Bunny is like an excellent SL avatar name. So, okay, Bunny, how long have you been a resident and how long have you been making YouTube videos?
I've been playing Second Life for 13 years now.
Wow. Yeah.
And I've been making movies for maybe 9 years, mostly machinima movies that I never had published to anybody anywhere. I just make them and then I kept them nice and safe on the old computer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I was like, I looked at your channel and I didn't see anything there because I would have like watched all of them.
No, goodness, no, it's so embarrassing.
Yep, I know exactly what you mean. But you do tutorials and stuff. You've done all kinds of cool Blender tutorials and other things.
Oh yeah, I do lots of Blender is pretty much my whole channel. I don't make occasionally some video game music or something like that, but yeah, mostly it's all to the other. Oh wait, it's seeing stuff.
Yep. Let's see here. To the other side, touch one of the lanterns and follow the teleport that opens in the map. I guess it's, I don't know. We're just going to sit here and see what it does. Okay, well, so when you started 13 years ago, did you have like somebody that kind of showed you the ropes? Like who was it that mentored you into Second Life?
It was like a couple people, not really just one person. Like the one that stands out the most was my this French guy named Me and You Akana, and he was like, because I didn't know how, when you come into Second Life, you just look like the sandpaper. Everything was one color with your skin. Well, back then it was. We didn't have these fancy new avatars that these kids got today. You came in with that sand color and you went tinted it inside of there, so you were like brown or green.
Yep.
And I remember this girl in the sand was like, oh, look, if you want this, you got to get money. And if you want money, go ask men because men will give you money. Yep. So I was like, trotting up like, hey, baby, don't you want to give me some money and take me shopping?
And he's like, yes.
He's like, no, none. I will teach you how to build. You will make money that way. I was like, okay, sure. No one will give you money if you ask like that. You must build. Oh, okay. I guess that's how you get money. So that he started me off with building that way, and then I had a few other people at the Fur Nation that further teaching me how to texture and build things like that.
Yeah, my first avatar was a furry too. I spent a lot of time in Luskwood. Did you ever go there?
I was not rich enough to go to Luskwood.
Yeah, no,
I love those. I was inside that I was in the Fur Nation sandbox picking up freebie ones, which was just that old orange cat raccoon thing that Second Life gave you as a freebie back then. So I was wearing that for a very long time. Oh. That hurt my soul thinking about it.
I think I was a fox. Like that was like my first furry avatar.
Yeah, that was the first one I bought too after a while. Forgot which one it was. It was a purple fox from if I knew my husband, he would if my husband was here, he would know exactly which one it is. He still sings his praises to this day. But I can't remember the brand. I was like, I stumbled into a place called the Kitsune Valley, and they were like, oh, you got to be a fox to be here. And then everybody had the same ones. They're like, oh, well, here, go buy one, you poor fool.
Yep. Poor furry. Poor furry. Yep.
Poor.
Okay, so when I was looking at your channel, what is your most popular video? And how many views does it have, and why do you think it's the most popular?
Hang on. I think, like off the top of my head, I think the most popular video I have is that how to rig close to the Maitreya Laura body. Yeah. I'm pretty sure almost everybody in Second Life has watched that at least once.
Yep.
With the view count that's on there. I think it's popular because everybody has, or now it's starting to shift more towards the legacy. But before that, everybody had that body, and everybody wanted to make clothes for that.
That's like literally the body I'm wearing right now. Is the betrayal.
See, everybody has it.
Yep. Well, then they like made it all confusing with baked on mesh a couple of like a year or however long it came out ago. And I saw your video where I guess you would talk to somebody in Discord where they were like, I need the BOM scripts. And you were like, no,
there's no baked on mesh script. Yeah, he's like, but I paid a $2,000 for the script. I'm like, Shug.
Well,
it's a scam.
Yep, you lost your $2,000. Sorry.
I don't know. A lot of people are confused with baked on mesh, but I'm like, I love it.
Yeah,
I did like a 2-hour video on it.
Yep.
When it first came out to explain it to everybody, even though it was really like a 15-minute video. Yep, there was just so many questions coming through that live that it went on for like 3 hours.
Yep. Yeah, I had to have somebody show me how to do it because I didn't know how it worked. But now that I know, like, you can pull out all those ancient skins, that you really liked. And now they look, so I love BOM. So we know that your French friend got you into creating in Second Life. Did he teach you how to use Blender, or did you already know how to use it?
Oh, God, no. He was long gone before Blender even became a thing for that. He was like anti-Sculpies, so everything had to be...
He used like old school prims, like putting squares and stuff together?
Yeah, that's how he was back then. I'm not sure now. I haven't seen him in years, but totally anti-Sculpies. So I learned Blender by myself, basically watching some tutorials, writing it down, because you can't just look in there and like, oh, how do I create this for Second Life? You can now. But, back when Mesh had first came out and Sculpies was a thing, you really couldn't look up Second Life stuff. And they're like, what? Yep. So you would have to just watch part of this video. I'm like, how do I rig this? Okay, so rigging goes like this. And then how do I make this go? Then write this down. And then when you combine all your notes together, it somehow puts together a process that makes it go. So that's how I, kind of stumbled into learning it. And then I refined it a bit and made it into what you see now. Yay!
Okay, so, like, you just kind of, like, figure it out as you go. I mean, like, I know exactly what you mean. Well, your stuff looks good. So, and did you do the same thing with, like, poses and animations where you learned how to do it?
Well, I learned from Q Animator first.
Yep.
That's how I used to make animations back in the ye old day. And then everybody was like, no, you need Blender to learn how to do it. So I watched this tutorial, and I wish I would have watched all of the tutorial all the way through. I watched the first maybe 3 minutes or so of her 20-minute tutorial. Yeah. And she's like, select your bone, press R, move it, go down the timeline, do it again, and Blender will fill in the gaps for where you are. And I was like, got it! I know how to do it! And I stumbled in there because there's a whole lot more things you have to learn, like curves and automatic keyframing, and she explained every bit of that, and I just skipped over it, like, okay, I got it, bye!
Yep.
So if I would have said it, I would have been so advanced in pose making and animations by now, but now I can't go back. I'm like, oh God, I know this already.
Oh man. Well, see now, like, does QB Animator still work with like Bento and all of that? Do you know?
They did create a new version that does do Bento now, but I haven't really played with it because I already know how to do it in Blender. So I'm like, this seems so stupid now.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think Blender's probably better than QB Animator too anyway. Do you have any mainland? Do you have land?
Yes.
You do? Do you have a mainland property?
Yeah, it'd be silly not to with the low rates they have now.
Yeah, well, a lot of people have like converted over to like Belisaria or whatever, so I have to ask, mainland's like my baby.
Well, when the uplift happened, performance has increased.
Yeah, it has. I think it has.
We're in the basket now.
Oh, cool, we're gonna float. Okay, awesome. I was hoping that it would do something more than just pods. Okay, so we're gonna do the picture reveal here in a little bit, but
oh God,
I looked you up on Marketplace and your Bladen Cat is really cute. Is that the avatar that you were wearing when I saw you when you showed up?
Yeah, that was it. That's the latest one. Well, at least latest one, Bladen Cat XL.
But
People were
you don't charge a lot. Like everything is a Linden.
Yeah.
Girl, you could be making like $1 million. Are you just one of those creators that just doesn't charge a lot for your stuff?
I like to try and think that I'm building a community. I like to think I'm building a community and helping people. Like back in the day, like I keep saying, back in our day.
Yeah, back in our day.
We had a whole bunch of freebie avatars and stuff to help people get started.
Yep.
And, they're garbage now. But back then, you were like, I'm so cool. Look at this tail.
Yeah.
And I feel like I know it's getting better now, but I felt like we need more of that. Everybody's here trying to make money, and even more so after the pandemic and people got laid off and they're trying to use Second Life as an income generator.
Yep.
So it's kind of sapping that original play spirit that we used to have to play, socialize. Everybody's going for the money. So I'm just like, hey, have fun. We got to worry about money too much in real life. And here, right. Be a cat.
Yeah, here, be Bladen Cat. Now you could be cute. Because you even send the textures and how to customize it, and it's like a good setup though.
Yeah, I like people to at least have something they can practice on. It may not be that body that you want, the expensive one that everybody has, but it can at least get your foot in the door so you can understand how it works, so that when you do get that body and that kit, you're like, oh, I know how to do this. I had the cat.
Yep. So is that why you make YouTube tutorials too? Because you want to help people figure out how to do stuff?
That's part of the reason. There's so many reasons why I have that channel. Oh gosh. It started because I was originally a member of the Goon Squad, and Mesh had came out. Yep. And nobody knew how to do anything with Mesh. So our boss was like, I will give anybody 10K in Lindens if they can make a tutorial explaining how to make Mesh go. Yes. And I was like, hot diggity, 10K?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. So that's why I sat down and learned how to do it. And I'm like, okay, here's a tutorial. Give me my money. And he's like, oh, well, I didn't think anybody was actually going to do it. How about I just make you a mod instead?
You're like, no, I want the 10K. Well, what is the Boom Squad?
Huh?
What is the Boom Squad?
Oh, Goon.
Oh, Goon, the Goon Squad.
Yes, we're bad Second Life players. We're the bad guys.
There you go.
Yeah, that's the next film.
You guys just keep it interesting.
Yes, we do. And then after that happened, I was like, all right, I made a tutorial and I did this, and maybe I should make a video so I can remember, because my memory is actually really, really bad. So I keep forgetting, so I have to make notes. And then I was like, I'll just record and make a video and do that. And then this one time I was in the Avastar group, and this girl came in and she was asking for help with rigging. And everybody told her, like, nobody's going to help you. She's like, I don't have money, but I want to learn how to make it. And they're like, well, nobody's going to teach you for free. And I was like, I got free time. I'll teach you. And she was like, oh, that really helped. So I just recorded that again when I talked to help her. And then it's like, yay, this could be fun. I can help people. And it just started, people were watching it and saying, can you teach me how to do this? Do you know how to do that? And then it just kind of went on from there. And then after that, it started becoming out of spite.
I gotta keep making these videos.
Yeah, because some people didn't like that I was teaching this stuff to people because that was their money.
Oh,
and they were not happy with my channel and tried everything under the sun to get it taken down. So it just became even more like power to do it just to spite them. I'm gonna create a platform where all the knowledge is right here so anybody can get it. That'll show them.
Well, it works because you've got a lot of views and a lot of really good videos. I like how casual and honest you are, you know? Like, you don't try to, like, talk over anybody's head. You try to make it really understandable.
I just pretend that I'm talking to me. I can understand it, then y'all get it. Because I'm like, and I'm explaining it to you as if, we're just two friends talking.
Yep.
It's a nice, comfortable atmosphere, two friends talking, having a drink and laughing, and make it a skirt.
And make it a skirt. I'm looking over my list of questions here. What's the hardest thing you've ever made in Second Life?
The hardest thing I ever did in Second Life was my Sailormoon creation kit.
I love Sailormoon!
That was my hardest thing and the thing I'm the most proud of that I ever created in Second Life.
Is it on the marketplace?
It was on the marketplace. I'm not sure if it's still there.
I have to look. Because I love Sailormoon. Like, do you read the old mangas and stuff, or do you just watch the anime?
I did the mangas, the live action, the comedy, the series, the stage plays.
Yep. I collect the stage plays. I haven't seen those.
Oh, they're good. They're so beautiful. Oh, and the game.
I haven't played the game either, but I used to collect all of the comics when I was younger, and the art is just like unbelievable. So talented.
Yeah, love it. Not a big fan of crystals though.
No, yeah, not a big fan of the crystals either. Yeah, but Tuxedo Mask though.
I like Moonlight Knight.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely for sure. Who's your favorite sailor? Like, which one is your favorite?
Venus.
Venus. Okay, I was a Mercury fan, I liked the glasses and the short blue hair. Okay, so you want to do the picture reveal? I'll show you mine if you show me yours. Let me see here.
It's not as bad as I thought, but I can't find the one where I used to be sand colored and with the purple lips. I was digging deep for that, but this is the oldest screenshot I have of me in here. Did it save? Oh no, I'm trying to upload it real quick, and I'm uploading Mesh.
This is the oldest one that I could find in this account. I don't have my old original account, but y'all, this is it. I used to be really big into RP, so this is like my RP with the flexi skirt, and like the flexi hair.
At least you have flexi hair. I have prim. I don't even know what these are. Cones, curves.
Oh, I have to see this picture now.
It's not good. Hang on, let me see. Maybe I could find a better one, but this is. Oh, excuse me. This is the oldest one I have. I can't click on you. Oh, for Magog. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
Here we go.
Okay, here we go. How old school is this? I always ask the ones that have like really old accounts, like if they've got a picture.
That's not as bad as you made it seem. That's like very. That's of the era.
You got red eyes here. This is good. This is really good.
Those are red system eyes.
in a candy cane.
Yeah, I always had I feel like really dirty. I used to always have something in my mouth back then. I don't know, that was a thing back then.
Yep,
you just had stuff in your mouth.
Yep. I remember that for sure. So is this your first time ever riding a pod?
A pod this intricate?
Yeah.
I did a car ride once because it was near my old house, and that was fun, but I never been through anything like this. This is neat. Oh shoot! No! I pushed the button.
Oh no! Did you leave?
Oh no!
I'll teleport you back. No, it's okay.
I'm like, oh, this won't make it show up. Click.
I'll teleport you back.
Whoopsie daisy.
So you'll have to fly and come and click it again, though.
Okay, I'm so sorry, ruining your shot.
It's fine. It's totally fine. We still have the audio, so she just teleported away. It's cool.
I don't know where I am though. Oh, there it is. I'm coming.
And then you're gonna fall in the water. Oh no, wait, you're in it. No way. Wow.
Okay, hi.
You didn't see that. Should I ask you what continent you're on now?
I see my home now, and it's down there. So how do you tell what continent it is?
It's on the. Is it on the very, very bottom one? Let me take a. Well, actually, I can't. A screenshot's not gonna help. But like, let's see. Are you?
Because I'm on.
Tell me what the continent looks like.
A mix of Australia and Japan. Actually, kind of looks like a rabbit.
Kind of like a rabbit. Is it the very, very bottom?
Yes.
Yes, I think I know what you're talking about. It's the one. I don't know what this. I think it's called J-Got, maybe. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. But yeah, if it's this one, if it's the one that looks kind of like a rabbit at the very bottom, I think I know which one you're talking about.
Oh. Okay, learn something new every day.
Let me send you a Geizo. We'll make sure. Is it? This one?
Hang on, let me open. Find it.
Okay, that one right there?
Yeah, that is it.
Yep, it does kind of look like a rabbit.
Wow. Neat.
So yeah, you can see like they're all connected, and the idea is that these pods, like you can ride them around, and they'll like, if you get on the right ones, they'll like take you to different spots, and they're pretty cool. They turn into like boats and stuff, and I love the pods.
Ever see anybody do anything lewd?
Oh yeah, actually. So I met this one guy while I was driving around, right? And he was like standing in the middle of the road, and he clicked the pod and jumped in the pod with me. And we became pretty good friends there for a couple of weeks. He used to go around to different like mainland properties and like grief them, you know, like if you could put like, if you could open prims and stuff there, he would put like rats in their place and go and like take pictures of himself like sitting on their couch and things like that. He was a really interesting guy.
One of us, huh?
Yeah. So,
that's classic goon behavior right there.
He was funny. He was a funny guy. But yeah, that's like probably the most lewd thing that I've seen. And then, you know, there's like people changing clothes in the middle of the road, but you know, it is what it is. Did you hear about the new gacha policy thing?
Oh my God, have I not? Everybody's been talking about it. Everywhere, everything that Second Life creating, like everything Second Life related, has been on fire about this gacha thing.
Well, what do you think? What do you think about it?
I'm like on the fence about it because, like, all right, I'm sad because one, I'm a gacha recovery. Yeah. I have gone through rehab and moved from gachapons to yard sales to help curb my addiction. Yeah. So I feel bad that I can't go back and add it sometimes. But at the same time, I'm happy about it because a lot of the creators kind of shifted away from making solid content that I'm used to, like going into a furniture store and then just buying that piece of furniture rather than have to sit there and try to win that piece of furniture. So I'm kind of glad that, you know, it's going to go back to the way it used to be where people would just have like, okay, here's a furniture set, buy a chair, rather than that. So I'm like happy that it's going back to that. But at the same time, I feel bad because I kind of like playing the skill game, and I know so many people made money off of that practice. So it's bittersweet. Like, yay, but yeah. Yeah. No, I know what you mean for sure. I never really like got into the gacha thing, but so like I go around and I buy up abandoned land and then I resell it to people. Like I build it out and I resell it. And the only thing I'm going to be sad about is that builders don't usually make transfer versions of their stuff. Like they do like copy mod, but like if I want to buy like a transfer only house to like put on this land so when somebody buys the land they can keep the house. The only way you could really get that kind of stuff was through gachas, but you can't like, you know, like if I were to go to like say, I don't know, Fnatic or something like that, they don't sell transfer versions of the house. So I don't know. I mean, but there's a lot of people that are really mad about it. Oh, are they? Yeah. Like on the forums, there's like 2,000 messages. My Discord has been on fire about it. We have a channel now where everybody's one person is listing all the gacha closing sales
Yeah.
And so people are like, I got this gotcha. Does anybody want to trade? And it's been going nonstop. I'm just like, no, I don't do gotchas anymore. Ooh, 25 L play.
Yep.
Well,
Yep.
I don't even have a house. Why am I at the store?
Because you need it. You need it in your inventory.
I totally do. Like, oh, do I need that bunny computer?
I do.
Yeah, I don't have a house.
But you will one day, and then it needs a bunny computer.
One day I'll have a house.
Cool. Okay, well then, thank you so much for coming out and doing this. I know it can be kind of weird with like voice and, you know.
Oh, no, not at all. I do this I talk to people every day.
Awesome. Well, cool. Thank you, Bunny. And yeah, I'll see you around.